check it out. Today we have Space Invaders 91 for the Sega Genesis. That's what we're going to be doing. I think this game is beatable, so we'll see if I can get through it. And I don't know. Like, I don't think it's a high score thing, or I'm not sure. We're going to find out. Round 1. First contact. Do you think Patrick Stewart's played this game? Probably. He's probably doing that right now. What do I get? Oh. Item S Crusher. Oh, it's like the Crusher. See? It is all about Star Trek The Next Generation. I like the little items. Here's a Sega Genesis game that not many people talk about, right? Level 2, begin. Let me get these guys. Oh! Uh-oh. Well, I have a little bit of health. Oh, God. Oh, God. Bad start, huh? So if I would have got that UFO, I got some kind of item. I wonder if you can get health back. That I wonder. Ooh, nice. Da-da-da-da-da. Round 2. The Milky Way. Ooh, look at that new background. Let me see what my chat's saying. Retro Junkie gifted out a bunch of subs I can see already. To Last Mage on Earth. Ryu Kang, 1995, Decaz, Dokinator 777, and Raider Jody. Those are all gift subs from Retro Junkie. Thank you very much for that. Who's gifted 150 subs? Thank you, Retro Junkie 83. Retro Junkie 83, everyone. Thank you. And also, Kaz 77, thanks for the sub. I got this, Mike. We'll see. Hopefully, I can get through it. Seems like a cool game. There's also there's that what is it on Turbo Graphics 16? They have that. Is it like Galaga 88 or Galaga 90? That kind of thing. I got to do that someday too. And thank you very much, Shithead Man, for gifting out a sub. Oh, you didn't get that a sub. I thought you gifted a sub. You just subbed. Thank you. And Thunderstrike. I have no idea. Wait, what? I don't know what you mean. Stern Lecture also subbed and gifted sub to Cosmic Goose. Cosmic Goose. This game looks decent. We'll see. We'll see. Well, thank you very much for the subs. Once again. Very nice of you to care about a good old Space Invaders stream. Alright, we got that out of the way. Let's get this side out of the way. Oh, wanted to get that. Oh, man. What did that guy do? This is all new to me. Man, I'm used to old school Space Invaders. Next mission, okay, no. How about no? How about no? I'm gonna start over, is what I'm gonna do. So you get 3 credits. Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna try to start and do better to start with. Yeah, he came down and got me. Like, that was weird. Favorite Mario Kart? The Super Nintendo one. But, I do really like Mario Kart 8. And I like the battle stuff in Mario Kart 64. Pretty much those ones. I like that block fort. It's fun. With Mario Kart 64, though, I feel like I have fun with it if I'm playing that game with other people, but just like playing that on my own, not so much. I guess just Mario Kart in general actually is like that. Because you start doing like, 150cc or whatever, and then you can just sort of, the difficulty kind of just caps out if it's just you versus the computers, and then it gets boring. So you really gotta play Mario Kart with other people. That's where it shines. Like mini games, like beat 'em ups too. In my opinion. Now we'll do, I wonder if Jonathan Frakes has played this game. Somehow I doubt it. We made that one up. Alright, what's this item gonna be? Oh, like some kind of laser beam thing that doesn't really do much. I don't really get that. Oh man. Oh no. Get away from me. Alright, I got through it though, I guess. That guy came down and he was sucking me from the side. You ever have that problem? Oh man. Not good. Not good at all. I'll just keep going. Whatever. I wonder how many rounds there are. Second contact. Does that mean that's like my... So I like really have to make sure that I get these like UFOs on the side. Damn. Come here. I'm gonna start over again, I think. Come here. Oh! No, I'm starting over. Man. Alright. In for a challenge here. Oh my god, Leanne Lightkeen subbed, thank you very much. Once again, Leanne Lightkeen, Kayla Kilgannon subbed, and Amagon _ gifted out a bunch of subs to Sir Terrible Gamer, EPP, and then Hado Ken Masters, Dizzy Mouse, and Corrupted Redemption. All got gift subs from Amagon _ Thanks a lot, Amagon _ You never got much into PC gaming, you play more on consoles, but you think of getting into it. You were looking at TurboGrafx and PC Engine. Are they good gaming PCs? Like the PC Engine? Well, the PC Engine's a console. Did you think it was a PC because it's called a PC? Hold up here. That's funny. So PC Engine's a console, and I absolutely recommend it. It's honestly like for me, it's like NES, Sega Genesis, like PC Engine, like it's up there with the best. Absolutely, you should get a PC Engine. But if I can make a recommendation, in my opinion, I'd get a Turbo Duo system because that can also play the CD games. So honestly, my favorite system that I have here, if I can pause it, do I have it right here? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna show it to you. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay, so for one thing, I keep a lot of my systems in bins because I used to try to keep every single console hooked up, but it just really got to be not feasible because I think I have about like 70 or 80 systems, and to keep them all hooked up. There was a point when I was doing that, but it was absolute madness. So now I decided I keep a couple things hooked up all the time. I have like the NES and a Genesis hooked up all the time, but like this is one that probably should be hooked up all the time too. But like basically I keep my favorites hooked up all the time. So actually this should be probably always hooked up. But anyway, there's a lot of pieces that go along with this though. But anyway, so this is the Turbo Duo. See, my Turbo Duo was modded. So normally on the side of the Turbo Duo, here, let me make this. So normally, like on the side of the Turbo Duo is where you plug this in, but I had mine modded to put the cable in the back. So you can get these HD Retrovision cables, and you know, whatever, you could like plug it into the side of it, and then the Sega Genesis HD Retrovision cable would go into that. So that's how you get it to like look nice with the component. But the system has the Turbo EverDrive. I would recommend. You can get the games on there, you know. And then, but I also collect the physicals. Like I love this. This is like my favorite thing, pretty much. Honestly, like it's like the NES or this probably, and the I love the Sega Genesis too. It's like those, honestly. Like that's where I'm at with stuff. And it's like I love GameCube, but there's like the thing with GameCube is like there's a handful of games that like are like the best, like F-Zero GX and Monkey Ball and a few others, but like then there's like not all that many games that are like amazing, but it's got a couple that like make the whole thing worth it. But the point of it is you definitely should have like a PC Engine and a Turbo Duo and everything. So anyway, I hope that answers the question. One other thing about it is you also want to get you might also want to get the Duo Tap, because you plug that in and then more people can play if you're going to be playing it with other people, because the front of the system only has one controller port, and that kind of sucks. I think they did that on purpose so that they could sell this like additionally. I mean, that's kind of crappy, but the thing is like it's almost like it kind of is almost like a one-player system in a lot of ways, because it's like most of the games are like shmups, and usually I'm like playing that on my own, so I don't usually use the Duo Tap. And of course, you know, it has the Rondo Blood is like the, you know, famous big one on there. But man, if you like shmups, you gotta have a PC Engine. You know, so that's not the original PC Engine. That is that's like the whatever later model of it, or whatever you want to call it. I think that's the better model. It's kind of like how NES has a top loader. It's like that's like the sort of better version of the PC Engine, in my opinion. But the original PC Engine is cool too. So yeah, extremely highly recommended. As in, like, if you're into video games, you should have it. You know. If you're into like video games, you should have an NES. You should have a Sega Genesis. You should have a PC Engine. Definitely, you should have a Super Nintendo. Like there's certain ones that are like you just like you could do without the. Oh man, that guy. Jeez. Oh, I had to shoot it twice or something? You could do without, you know, I'm sorry to the 3DO people, but I could probably do without my 3DO. there's like a few things on there that are alright, but like that's not a necessity in my opinion. You know, Sega Saturn's really cool, but I wouldn't say that that's quite as required as some of these other ones. I don't know. Because the thing about Sega Saturn is, like, there's a lot of games on there that are cool, but a lot of them are also like arcade ports, like a lot of the shooters and stuff. So I'm like, maybe you should just have like a Mister or a way to play like the arcade versions of it instead of like the Saturn versions. So that one's like a slightly lower on my list. God damn, I can't get anywhere in this. But I mean, that's not to say I don't love it. Like, I love it. But I like Dreamcast is great. I'm not the biggest like fighting game guy, so that's the only thing. But if you're like into fighting games, you know, you should, like, you have to have a Sega Dreamcast. I mean, but it has all kinds of other things too. Give me this. So what is it? It looks like a lightsaber, but oh, you can take out a whole row. Oh. I didn't realize what that did. Now I get it. See, I gotta learn what all these items do. That changes everything. I didn't know that. So I was using that wrong. So that's actually an awesome item if you use it the right way. Alright, round 3. First contact. That means it's my first life. Watermelons. Oh, and also, like, PS1, by the way. Like, PS1 is, like, I think a requirement. I didn't even think to say that, but yeah, you gotta have PS1. that one also. It's right down there. You gotta have yourself a PS1. I would recommend getting the X Station with it. That is, like, pretty awesome. Yeah, like PS1's like requirement. I'm trying to think of another one. Like CDI is not a requirement. Ouya is not a requirement. You know. Atari Jaguar, no, because it's only really got Tempests, which is a cool game, but like that's like it pretty much. It's like one game, and I think there's also a Tempest like on PS1, which is also I think pretty good from what I remember. It's different, but it's kind of like, you know, it's not really. Ooh, look at that! Oh wow, yeah, that's like the best thing ever. And what else? I didn't get into like I forget like I'm forgetting a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, like Master System. I mean, yeah, I should probably have that too. There's like that's the problem when you get into this stuff. It's like you gotta get all these systems. There's so many like good systems that are like worth having. I'm still yet to be like sold really on the Amiga stuff. I got that Amiga, what's it called? Amiga Mini or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know about this Amiga. I kept hearing about like, oh, play the Amiga, and then I did play Amiga, and I was like, I don't think I'm into it. Maybe I'm gonna have to at some point do another like Amiga stream and like give it like another good go. But I don't know. I've yet to play anything on Amiga that I was like into, unfortunately. Because don't you always hear that too? You're like, oh, you feel like you're missing out on all this like Amiga stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's got to be like all this Amiga stuff I'm missing out on. I got to do that, and then I do it, and then I didn't find anything. There was like nothing. There was nothing. And I hate saying that. Like, I wanted to find something. I like the Spectrum more. Because these are like systems that like I didn't grow up with. I thought the Spectrum was more interesting. and had cooler stuff on it. Like there were some homebrew games on there, and you know there was some like cool stuff on the Spectrum. Like I'm down with more of that. You know what's really good too is that what was it PC 88 and all that. That's pretty has some stuff on there that's pretty interesting. One more. I'm not doing well. This is tough. Round 5. Can somebody look like how many rounds are in this game? They're like, there's 180 rounds. I'm like, probably is. I'm warming up, all right? Give me 30 minutes. We'll get there. Oh, man. Like, and also, by the way, so far this game's really cool. The Sega Genesis is so awesome. It has so much on the Sega Genesis. I find that there's more for me that I'm interested in on Sega Genesis than Super Nintendo. I swear. Every time I do like a Super Nintendo EverDrive stream, I struggle to find I feel like I always like land on like Cool Spot and Chester Cheetah and this kind of stuff, and I'm like, I don't care, you know? But then you play like Genesis and like there's all these like amazing things. It's like Genesis is like amazing. Maybe the best system ever. Maybe. It's hard to choose, but it's like it might be. But it's hard to compete with the NES though. That's the only thing. It's like probably NES or Genesis maybe. Those are probably my favorites. Is that it? That's not gonna be it, and I'm gonna start over. So what was I like on like round 5 or something? Did anybody look? Does anybody know? Let me catch up with you guys. Sorry, I'm like talking a lot. What about handhelds? That's a whole. I didn't even get into that. Then you got like Game Boy and Game Boy Color and all that. And I need to stream more Game Boy Color. I was almost gonna do that today. I need to really do more Game Boy Color. Genesis is your favorite console ever. You just have so much nostalgia for it. I mean, it's like I feel like it's just endless. That's why I think I will be able to stream for like so many years to come, because it's like just going through the Genesis games. It's like I feel like I've streamed a lot of Genesis games, but I feel like it's not like NES where I feel like I've really explored that. There's still games I want to do on the NES. Like I was just thinking about, I should do Kid Nicky on NES. There's plenty of games still, but Genesis has like so much, and PlayStation has so much. And I always say like I'll never get to everything I want to get to. Like I could stream for 100 years and I'll never be able to get to all these games. I think the Genesis has retro energy around it. I mean, sure. I mean, so does most of these systems. Looks like 8 stages. Oh, is that it? Oh, I was worried it was gonna have like 80 stages or something. 8? And I got to 5 right now? Oh, dude, I'll do this. Come on. Okay, now I'm like... Oh my god, 8? Really? Alright, I'm gonna beat this then. I mean, I think, depending on how difficult it gets. Maybe the 8th stage is like super hard, but okay. So that's just on stage 5, right? And then there's 8. Dude, I can tell this. So this game isn't like a long game then, huh? Because I know I also like that Space Invaders 64 game, and I think that's a longer game. But then again, that's Nintendo 60. I should try to beat that too, honestly. I'll hook up my Nintendo 64. So I got a modded Nintendo 60. I have a couple. Well, actually, I have a few modded Nintendo 64s. So I have one modded Nintendo 64. That's like an HDMI modded one. That was the first modded N64 I got. But the one I really use is the component mod N64, which I'm a bit of a defender of the N64 because so many people like just say N64 sucks, and I think that it does. I think there's some games on there that are worth playing, for sure. This like N64 sucks stuff is I'm not down with that. I think the controller's not great. Definitely not one of my favorite controllers at all. So I mean, I guess if you can't get past the controller, then I can see thinking that. Actually, because I do think the controllers like that's on the bottom of the barrel for me, like for controllers. But that said, like I'll put up with it. It works well enough that it like functions. It's just not like great. You know, that like stick is like pretty horrible, and just like the layout of it. I don't know. I've never been a fan of the N64 controller, and I hate the Wiimote, and I also hate the. I really hate the Joy-Cons. I don't know if I hate the Joy-Cons more or the Wiimote. I think I actually might hate the Joy-Cons more than the Wiimote. I can tolerate the Wiimote like turned on the side maybe, or like with certain games where it's like you're pointing the Wiimote at the screen. Like if you're playing like what's that game, Ghost? I can't think of the name of it. That like shooter game I like. Anyway, like the rail shooter games, the Wiimote like works well with. But like the Joy-Cons, I just flat out will never use them. They're the worst. They're like the worst thing ever. They're too small, and they're like split in half, and like they're awful. Now that said, this is the controller I use for if I'm playing Switch. It's the Pro controller. This is a great controller. So the Switch has a great controller. It's the Pro controller. But the Joy-Cons, I don't know what that is. You don't mind the Joy-Cons in each hand split, you find it comfortable. If they were like twice the size, for one thing, they're too small. They're like, I mean, I know that the system it's made for like kids, so I guess I get it, but I feel like they should release bigger Joy-Cons, and then maybe then I would give them another shot. That's one thing. It's like the buttons are like, I can't even use it for one thing, and then I hate them. I really hate them, and I don't like the idea of like the controller being split apart like that. I'm not gonna. It's just gonna be the Pro controller for me, because that's like a real controller. I don't know, man. I'm not into those Joy-Cons at all. Joy-Cons, Wiimotes, and all this. Dude, I gotta get further without that. What is it? How far am I here? I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm starting over. Pro controller D-pad is god-awful. You know what? Originally it was, but now I think if you get like a new Pro controller, I think they fixed that since. Actually, I know what you're talking about because I felt that way too. Back when it was like when the Switch first launched and I got the Pro controller, I hated it because I thought the D-pad was garbage. But now I have a new Pro controller and it doesn't do that anymore. I gotta say, I'll give credit when credit's due. I don't have the D-pad problem anymore. So I think Nintendo heard those complaints and like. I think they like fixed it. So I think if you get a newer like if you order a new Pro controller, I don't think it does that anymore. Because a lot of people were complaining about it, and I think they, believe it or not, I think they actually imagine that. I think they fixed it. I would like to know actually like if that's true or not, because at least the one I have now, because I got a newer one, I never have the problem anymore. So I don't know for a fact if they actually did, but. I would love to know because, like, I don't know. When I originally got the Switch and the first Pro controller I had, I thought it was complete garbage. Because I'm, like, anal about the, D-pads and stuff. And if they did fix it, like, that's a surprise that they actually went ahead and did something for once. People complain and then they fix it. Wow. Imagine that. But, you know, if they did, like, good on them, because they can actually do something right, you know. I wish they would release more, like, good games on that arcade archive, because I feel like a lot of the arcade games they put out, like, there are good games on there, but a lot of them are, like, stuff you, like, never heard about ever, you know. And they're, like, a lot of it's, like, not good stuff. But, there is good stuff on the arcade archive. But, and I know it's, like, emulated crap. I know. And that's why you want to get, that's why I have a Mister and all that. But, whatever. I'm the type of person, I just get all of it. I'll have everything. I have, like, bad consoles too. Like, I have an Ouya, I have an R-Zone, you know? So I have, like, the good stuff and the bad stuff. So it's not that I don't know. I know, because I know I'll talk about those arcade archive games, and then inevitably there'll be somebody and they're like, you know, it's emulation. I know it is. But I also have, you know, the correct version of stuff too. Excuse me, you know it's emulated. And I want to be like, yeah, I also own, like, a CDI, man. R-Zone is badass. Oh, yeah, that's great. Alright, watermelons again. R-Zone. Did I do an R-Zone stream? I did. Oh, I did the. Oh, yeah, I have a Hyperscan. I got an LJ on video art, guys. I'm pretty cool. Now I can't get by this. Oh, great. What have I done? Oh, it does disappear eventually, I see. Yeah. B-laser. This might be good break music, too. Yo, this game's awesome. How did it take me this long to get to this? I should have done this in 2016. It's because there's too many games. I can't keep up. Alright, Planet 4, so this is halfway, huh? First Contact. Yep, couldn't get it. This is like the weirdest music for this. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Only points, no weapon. It reminds me of the background on that, like, flying stage in Battletoads, like the later Turbo Tunnel thing. Come on! Oh, I'm in trouble here. I'm never gonna get to that. No! No! And because they're like not giving me any items. Second Contact. I'm like rushing over there to try to get it. This music does not fit this level. I gotta say that. Yeah. It's not bad music, it's just not fitting for this. It's weird. Moon. Moon. Oh yeah, I got here before. Okay. This is the one. I don't think I've been further than this one. Come on! God! Yeah! Yeah! Da-da-da! Alright. The break music, what is the second song? I don't know. I don't even remember, because I put it in... Wait, now you're saying there's 18 stages? Somebody said there was 8. Now you're... See, this is scrambled eggs chat. They lied. Great. Thanks. Well, like... Walker, Texas Dangler, thank you very much for gifting a sub to Banky Ash 87. Thank you. What's the best version of Space Invaders for you? It's the Nintendo 64 one. I like that game too. I was saying earlier I want to try to beat that game. It gets tough. You gotta kind of like learn the boss fights in that. It's a Space Invaders game that has boss fights, which is pretty wild. Now, what does this background remind you guys of? I'm trying to... There's something that it makes me think of, and I can't... What am I thinking of that looks like? God, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to think of it. But, like, deep in my subconscious, I'm thinking about something. Whole Main, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Now you see why I actually wanted to play this game. And then there's that Wings of War game. Do a whole video about this. That's right, Bankley 87. Thank you. Chicken Invaders. Yo, I played that Chicken. What was that on? I actually played that on stream one time. I don't remember what like system or computer that was, but I played it before. Come on. No! Oh, no! Did Mike beat Solar Jet Man? Why don't you go watch the streams and see? More Zelda Randomizer. Yeah, when's he gonna fix the thing where you go to make the seed for the game and then it crashes? How about that? There's a program for Zelda Randomizer, and you put it on your PC, and then like you sit and you fill out everything that you want to do. It'll be like, I want the moblins to be harder, and I want to have the sprites from like this Metroid looking thing, you know, and you go through all these like settings, you know, for how you want the game to be. Or I want to play as the old man, you know, or I want to play as Zelda, or you can do all these different options because it's a randomizer. Then you sit there for like 20 minutes and you like on the PC and you like click around and you make what the seed is going to be, and then you click generate seed, and that's like what you take to put onto the, you know, to play the game. And then it starts generating, and then you wait, you know, you gotta wait for it to go. And then sometimes it works, but most of the time the program crashes, and then you go, uh-oh. But guess what? You can save. You can save it before you generate it. So that's what I do. I save it. I save the file so that just in case it does crash, I have it saved. So then you go back, and then it doesn't work, or it doesn't save it. So the program needs to be fixed. When's that gonna happen? So you want more Zelda Randomizer? You contact the guy and you ask him when he's going to fix the program and make it not crash. Then we'll have more Zelda Randomizer. Until then, I don't know what to tell you, because I can't do it if the program is crashing. It's like 1 in 10 times it'll work without crashing. Good luck. And then it takes forever to generate the seed. So the program needs like work. It's like almost there. Like there's all kinds of great like options in it to make the seeds, but then the program crashes. So none of it does any good. All these cool options that are in there don't do any good if the program just crashes. Mike do a program organizer YouTube video? You mean me explaining this and put it on YouTube so that it gets fixed? Yeah, that's what's happening right now. I just explained it, and then this goes on YouTube eventually, like, you know. You want me to do a separate video? I'm not doing a separate video. This is it. That's it. It doesn't get its own video. It's not. Also, it's like it shouldn't be my responsibility. The guy should just fix it. Now it's my responsibility to make a video to make sure it happens. No, how about just he fixes it? How about he looks at it and he already knows that it crashes and then he fixes it. Now I gotta alert the person. Like, it's my job now. I'll just play a different game. Wow, I'm on round 8. This is where the chat told me the game ends. So yeah, this is the end of the game. According to like one guy in my chat, this is the end. Maybe he's right though. What if the other guy's wrong? It won't be that way, because then the game would be over, and then I would have beaten the game, and that would be too easy for me. So it's gonna be there's more stages is how it's gonna be. Rounds, whatever. It's like Castlevania. It's gonna be like, oh, stages, all that. I'm like on the Medusa, and it says like stage 6. It's like, okay, yeah, stage 6. I'm on, sure. Okay, Castlevania. I don't think so, Castlevania. I don't agree. Round 9. Yeah, I knew it. See, I told you. Great. So can you get extra lives anyway? See, I never get that. Yeah, that's the other problem, is that I never get the bonus stuff to make my life easier. Because I'm sitting here whacking away at the bottom. Give me that. And then they don't give me anything anyway. That's the other thing. Do I gotta keep playing it until I get good RNG and then they give me items? How about they give me an item to do this? Remember that one that took out the whole screen? How about I get that a little more often? They don't want to give me that. Ooh. No! And how about health? Can I get more health? See, I can't get through these! Probably wouldn't have given me an item anyway. And that's halfway? You're telling me that's halfway? Thank you, Possession Crash. What are you talking about, pierogies? Space Invaders is not for the weak. It is true. YouTuber thumbnails are always like, you won't believe ... Dude, I know. It's like this whole like scheme, you know? Where it can't just be like, so I would be like, oh, here, Space Invaders 91 by Mike, you know, whatever, and then you click it and watch it, and it's just me playing like Space Invaders, or like Ninja Gaiden for NES, and that's what I do, right? And then these people do, you won't believe this crazy ... and then, you know, the common idiot, which there's a lot of, they're like, I won't believe what? I won't believe what? And then it gets 1 billion views. And then you click on it, and it's like some stupid thing that you knew anyway, but you had to click it because they have to know, like ... I should do that too, you know. And I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be a picture of my face, and I'm gonna be like going, and there'll be a white outline around me with arrows and stuff, and it'll say, you won't believe ... and then they click on the video, and then I bend over and I spread my asshole, and then that's it. And then the whole rest of the video is just me just spreading my pink asshole to show the people. You wouldn't believe it, right? You wouldn't believe it that was going to be what it was. Yeah, those are great videos. Really good. So my new tactic here is I'm going to attempt to see if I can get these UFOs more often instead of not here. Or should I save these things up? Oh no, this goes away. Like, this is like limited time. Like, why don't I ever get this in the later levels, you know? Like, where's that on level 9? Never happens. The only time I ever get any items is on level 1. Well, it's not going to be that way much longer. I will be the master of the Space Invaders. Yeah, you better give me. You better. Time stopper. Ooh, baby. You like when I stop time? I bet you do. pretty good. Do I get those extra 3 seconds on the next stage? I better. I better. You better be frozen in time. No, oh, they don't carry it over? Well, that's baloney. Oh. Ah! And then I can't get over there in time because there's 8 million things coming at me. I gotta figure out some method to be getting them. There you go. At least I got him out of the way so he's not sucking me from the side. Alright, here's where I need an item. Come on, UFO. Gimme. I can't. What? See, I'm risking everything to get that. Starting over. And it was like a shield, and I got hit anyway. Like, what even happened? Somebody clip that. Like, what even happened? Didn't I have a shield? I saw it on me. Why didn't it work? What kind of shield is that? Shield that doesn't work? It's like one of those things I gotta see like an instant replay of. That's why I guess that's why the clip feature exists on Twitch, right? I want it! Ah, no! I'm getting the first UFO. Josh Voorhees 85, thank you very much for the sub. Thanks for subscribing, for watching me play Sega Genesis games. This is Space Invaders 91. So far, I've made it to level 9 as the furthest. Decibel Design also subbed for 11 months. Thank you very much for that. It's gonna come out any second. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's what you get. That's what you get. And they're like, when are you gonna play Tears of the Kingdom and Diablo 7 or whatever? I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get to that. Real soon. You just wait. I'm getting to it. Anyway, today here's Space Invaders. They better keep this to the next level. Give it to the next level. I don't like when they take it away. There's 12 seconds on it. It better be. You better give it to me. I want that to carry over. Me not happy. Come on! There you go, there it is. Better do something. Finally got that. Is that gonna go away too? That's gonna go away too. Oh, it stayed. Okay. So I guess if you go to the complete next like round and then it goes away, right? Now it's gone. Come on! God! Round 3. So we're like in a different solar system, because it would be, you know, like Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, none of that. We're in some other. I like that it's in some other solar system. That's where I would like to be. I would like to be in another solar system. Anybody else ever feel that way? I wonder what live streaming is like on Neptunia. In the fart lube system. Round 4. Planet Doofus. Oh, that was another character, by the way, they added onto DuckTales that wasn't in the comics. Another awful character that they added. Doofus. I don't usually talk about that one. You got Webby, Mrs. Beakley, Launchpad, and Doofus. They add this idiot character. God forbid you have anything of quality. You got to dumb everything down for like. You know, those are the Disney executives probably doing that. I bet it wasn't like the animators or the writers probably doing that. It's probably the executives. They're probably like, oh, you gotta dumb this stuff down, you know, dumb it down for the kids. They can't be having plots and scripts and things happening. Why don't you put a character in there that's an idiot? Because the kids are idiots. It's like the guy from Wayne's World, right? It's like kid. Noah's Arcade. So angry about what they did to that show. I'm never gonna get over it, ever. I'm gonna keep complaining about it. I'm gonna keep complaining about it. Don't you worry. Because you see, everybody looks back at that like so fondly. It just makes me go crazy. Tell you what though, a couple people in my chat have started reading the comics. I'm starting to convert the people. Got a guy in my chat, I don't even know if he's here right now. Are you here? I got Big Boyder. He started reading the comics and he's like, oh, I get it. I got somebody. Are you here? I don't think he's here right now. A couple of the people, I got them to start reading the comics, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I see what you mean." See, nobody actually like. Well, I shouldn't say nobody. Now I got a couple people to do it, and now I'm turning the tide. It's slowly happening. I'm gonna revert the Disney executive decisions from 1987. Mrs. Beakley, my ass. All right, Mrs. Beakley, my ass. I would love to know I would love to know who the people are that sat in the boardroom and made the decisions to have those idiotic characters. I want to know. I want to know what are their names? Like, I want to know. That's what I want. You ever want to know what Mike wants? That's what I want. I want to know who said yes, Bubba Duck can be a thing. Who approved that? Bubba Duck my ass. Who created Bonkers? Yeah, that too. Because maybe even their name is in the credits, but it doesn't tell you like what they did though. It would be an executive decision. So it would be like the people who are the executives. It probably says their names right in the credits at the end. I should look. Let's see who's responsible for the awful characters. Now I know what I'm doing after the stream. You hated Bonkers? Yeah, because it was terrible. Of course you hated Bonkers. Unless you were one of those kids that, like, you ever go, like, somewhere, you know, you're at, like, Target or something, and you got the kid that's like, and there's, like, drool coming down, and they're staring into space, and then the parent is saying to them, "Come on, Timmy, we gotta go," and Timmy's like, and the drool, like, is coming down, you know, and he's just staring. One of those kids, you know, there's nothing there. Those are the Bonkers kids. There's no light. There's no light in the eyes. You know what I mean? I got a thing for you. Here's what drives me crazy. I go out. You know, I'm in some store, or I go to the mall or whatever, and I swear to God, it's like everybody's just like this, like looking around, and I'm like looking around at everybody. I'm like, you ever just stop? Just do this one day. Just stop and like look around at all the people that are shopping. They're like going through the clothes, or like, they're picking out gum or whatever. Just look around. You ever do that? You ever just like look around at these people? It's like zombie people. I'm looking around at these people and I'm like, if there was an emergency, if my leg got cut in half somehow and I needed help, I'd be screwed, because all these people would be looking at their, you know, Friends t-shirts. So you wonder why I'm here playing this. Yeah, I would like to be in another solar system. I was talking the other day about, I think it was, I can't remember if it's Neptune or Venus or which planet it is. It's like one of those. And like the atmosphere of the planet, I was talking about this just the other day. The atmosphere of it is like 1 billion tornadoes all going off at the same time. I saw a video about it. So, like, if an astronaut went into the planet, your body would just be torn apart. That would be a good place for me to be. Because I can't deal with the people at these department stores. So, good. Let me be the first man on Neptune so that my body can be ripped apart into 1 million pieces. Because at least I wouldn't have to go to Walmart. It's Neptune? It's Neptune. Thanks. How's Venus is just like a gas, right? I'll be the guy. I'll be the one that goes. They need. I'm putting myself out there. The scientists, whatever, NASA, all that. They need somebody to like be like the first, like, guinea pig person to like go into Neptune. Let it be. I'm me. I want to be the one. I'm ready. Send me. And they're like, but you know, you'll be ripped into 1 million pieces. That's fine. I'll do it for science and the evolution of humanity. I'd be glad to. Get me out of here. Had it. Will you still be streaming? Oh yeah, I'll do a stream after that. I'll probably do Castlevania or something the next day. Don't worry about that. I'll be fine. I got Elmo will take care of it. Just don't worry about it. I also know Alf, by the way. Neptune, don't worry about it. Ah! He goes there for his lunch breaks from watching Gilligan's Island. That's Alf's job. He watches Gilligan's Island. Gets paid for it. Mike will be one of those heads in a jar. That'd be great. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. If you could survive long enough, you would fall into the clouds of Neptune, and there would be no light after a bit. Just crushing. Yeah, but I heard that there's also like a billion like tornadoes going on, like the weather conditions and like whatever hurricanes and all that. It's just like, and you'll just like explode. That's great. Let's go. I'm ready. When I saw that, I was like, that's where I belong. I always wondered what my like goal should be. Now I have a goal now. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, come on. Come on! I was like banking on that. On. Is that it? Oh, what level was I on? I don't even know. It's not even gonna... What, does anybody know? What level was I on? It doesn't even tell you at the end. It was level 9 again. So I made it to level 9 twice. Man. This is hard. I don't know. I don't know if I can get further. There should be 91 levels. Oh my god. Is there a screen clear weapon? There's the weapons in the UFOs, but they're like so hard to get. Mike is nude from the waist down. I am. I always stream like that. That's how I prefer to stream. It makes it easier for when I get frustrated and then I have to go to the kitchen. A lowlife dirtbag says that he just ripped ass. That's kind of interesting. You know, thanks for letting me know. God. Ever ready for Inspector Gadget to show up? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Inspector Gadget likes it that way. Mike and E.T. Mondays. Is that what you want to say? I'll do that. I'm down. Mike and E.T. You know what though? I'm not friends with E.T. You would think that I am like friends with E.T. because I know Elmo. I know Ernie. Well, I know Alf. I know Inspector Gadget, but I don't know E.T. Unfortunately, no. Is he also the Penis Inspector? Yeah. There's so many of those going around. SSX Tricky. Yeah, like on the PS2 one. Isn't it also on GameCube, that game? I played that before and I think I liked it. You wouldn't think that I'd be like into that, but I think I kind of like that game. But I feel like I played the one on GameCube. Do I know Johnny Five? I don't know Johnny Five either. What about Dr. Claw? Dr. Claw, I know kind of through Inspector Gadget, but I've never met Dr. Claw. No. Yeah. So I know some of these. I know Big Bird. Big Bird, when I'm sleeping, Big Bird watches me sleep. Big Bird is a lot taller in real life than it looks on television. I mean, it looks pretty tall on television, but Big Bird's 12 feet tall, and he like leans over me when I'm sleeping. Yeah, I have a hard time sleeping a lot of times, so to help myself sleep, I put on clown makeup, and I sleep with the clown makeup on. And then once I fall asleep, Big Bird comes into the room, and sometimes I wake up and he's just standing there, and it's really unsettling. But anyway. Mike is set to be the new host of Picture Pages. You think, Walker, Texas Dangler? Hang on, Walker, Texas Dangler. I got something for you. Give me 1 second. Picture pages, time to get your picture pages, time to get your crayons and your pencils. Picture pages, open up the picture pages. Alright. We're playing Space Invaders 91. Big Bird fell off the stage? Wait, what? 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 I don't know about that. Anyway, let's get back to this. I'm totally so off track here. Space Invaders 91. Space Invaders 91. Richard 87, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the great streams, Bro Buffett. Like you're saying, thanks for the great streams, bro. But Bro Buffett? I'm just imagining Big Bird falling off the stage. Alright. What are we doing? Space Invaders. Here we go. Bro Buffett. I'm getting too old for this. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Oh no. Mike, you lost your 80s cred due to not knowing what Short Circuit is. I saw Short Circuit when I was like 6 years old. What are you talking about? I'm talking about people that I've met. I've met Elmo. I've met Big Bird. I've met Ernie. I haven't met Johnny Five, but I've seen the movie in real life. So what the hell are you talking about? He does like the Three Stooges impressions and all that. I know all about it. How old are you? I probably saw it before you were born. Johnny Five has a 5-incher. That's sad. Poor Johnny Five. I didn't know that about Johnny Five. See, I don't know Johnny Five. I don't know much about him. I mean, I've seen Short Circuit. When I say I don't know Johnny Five, I don't know him in real life. You see what I'm saying? It's like I've seen Ghostbusters, but I'm not friends with Bill Murray, unfortunately. You know? Do you understand? I'm like, oh, I actually don't know Dan Aykroyd in real life, and they're like, oh, so you haven't seen Ghostbusters? Yeah, no, what's that? I never saw it. Don't know what it is. Should I watch it? Is it good? Man, what a bad start. I have to, like, not die until I get to, like, level 13. Mike, you haven't seen Ghostbusters? No, yeah, no, I've never seen it. Did you meet Macaulay Culkin when he was on the set of AVGN? We did a video together. We played, what did we play? Page Master or something? I think we played the Page Master. Or did we play a Super Nintendo game? I was talking to him about Super Nintendo or something. I don't really remember. The only thing I remember about that, there was a fly in the room, and we're trying to kill this fly. Because James has this electric fly swatter thing, or not a fly swatter, like a tennis racket fly swatter thing that's electric. And all I remember about that is we're playing the game, and then we're trying to like talk about the Super Nintendo game or whatever it was we were doing. I'm trying to remember, but I think it was the Page Master, and then there was this fly going around the room, and we kept like looking at the fly, and then the fly like flew between me and Macaulay Culkin, and then the fly's going all around, and then I turned to the left, and James is standing up now, and he's got the electric fly swatter, and he's going around the room with the electric fly swatter, and we're like watching him. I think he killed it too. It was, and the fly like exploded. That's what I remember. I don't know. But I think it was something Super Nintendo. I don't remember. I have a bad memory. I think it was Page Master. So I didn't die there, right? So that's good. Integra, like I think you've said that before. I don't understand what that means. This is like probably the third or fourth time I've seen you say that. What are you saying? Listi or something? I don't understand. What is that? Does anybody understand what that is? He said this before. It was Page Master. Okay, yeah. Oh, the pigeon lady. Who? I don't know, the guy in the chat earlier. What is it? Integra 04. I don't understand what he's saying. He says this like all the time. Who knows? There's a bunch of weirdos in here. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Are you hearing me, Integra? What? Explain it. Now he's not going to say anything, is what happens. No clue what that means. Yeah, nobody in the chat knows what you're talking about, Integra. When you write that, nobody gets it. I don't get it. Nobody else understands what you're saying. I just read Mike's rules for the first time. Number 5 is no trolling, but everyone is trolling in here. Yeah, I have to ban everybody. I keep forgetting. No, it means, like, don't fight and be like, you can, like, joke around or whatever, but, like, don't be, like, horrible. There's, like, a line, you know? You wish you were weird? Those are the people you gotta worry about. The ones that think they're not weird. I'm not weird. I'm perfectly normal. My mother's in the refrigerator. Can I please get that? Oh boy, it's gonna... Beautiful birds. The Norwegian blue has lovely plumage. Now, who thinks that that person's a bot? And it's like trying to communicate, it like thinks it knows what to say in the chat. But it's like the technology's not quite there yet. Because that's what that seems like to me. It's like read something out of the encyclopedia. Like posted it. Like, you subscribed to Bird Facts? Yeah, Bird Facts. And then there's also it's like Game Facts or Game FAQs. What, you don't want to know about birds too? It can't all be video games. Sometimes we gotta learn about the plumage of the thing. The bird thing. I know nothing about that, so I can't even come up with anything to say. Bird shit. Oh, that I know. That's the one thing about birds I do know about, actually. There is something. You're right. Thanks for the help. Mike only knows big yellow birds. That is true. I do know about big birds. I guess we're learning things. What does Mike know about birds? That's true. I know about silverhawks. So I guess there's a few things. They're partly metal and partly real. Who is your favorite video game bird? like flicky, right? Crap. Which is also Sega Genesis. Well, I wish it would say the level all the time. I'm always like wondering what level it's on. It still doesn't say what level. Does it say it now? 4. I'm only on 4, so I died on 4. Like, I feel like I need to do better than that. What did I say? I need to like get to 12 without dying? Yeah, this is going well, huh? That music. It bothers me. It doesn't fit. Like, I can't get over it. Oh, it's still going. Come on! Finally, something. What is it? Oh. Alright, well, use that up real quick. I mean, if I could get that more often, then I'd get through this. P-beam. What do you think the P stands for in P-beam? Peanut butter? No! Yeah, come on. If I didn't get that, I would have been done for sure. All right. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Pest Terminator. Oh, yes. I also agree. I think it stands for Pest Terminator as well. Good job. This is not your dad's Space Invaders. Is that the tagline for this game? Come on. Pew pew. That might be what it is. You're not wrong about that. Now they have to come all the way across the screen, right? Is that true? Yeah, okay, that was awesome. I didn't know I could do that. Planet Venus. You know what Venus rhymes with? They did that on purpose. They did that background on purpose. This is all on purpose. Venus, like, genius. Venus, genius? No. Venus Square Enix. Venus Square Enix. I don't think we have any. There's only one word that I can think of that actually does really rhyme with Venus. Dennis? I like these attempts. Dennis. Whoa! Hey! Hey! Ho! Ha! Ah! Can I get it though? Ah! What? And I'm like not getting far enough either. What level? 7 and I won this is bad. Is there any way to get an extra life? You know what? At a certain amount of points, do you get an extra life? Maybe that's why points matter in this. You like that? Couldn't get anything. Great! Just great. Like you got aliens coming down. They're like you're about to get destroyed. You know, it's like gonna be like the end of humanity here. And this is the music. Do 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 do. Okay, that really fits. Thanks. That's why I like the original Space Invaders. It's like dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. There, this is a little better. A little bit. That's more what I would expect. And got to the bottom, and that's the first time that's ended like that. I think. It's doing worse now. I didn't know this game was gonna be this difficult. And then they told me it was 8 stages. I'm gonna get further. We're gonna do this. Alright, so here's what I gotta do. I gotta do better in the beginning. So I'm gonna be resetting more frequently if I do bad early. We gotta have good early game. Which is not this. I mean, I like the game. It's fun. It's just hard. It won me a free month in Japan 20 years ago. I don't know what you're talking about, though. What are you talking about? I still don't know what you're saying to me. I don't know, Chubby for Catfish, I don't know what it is. Like, integrated? Like, what are you saying? It's a chat bot. It's starting to sound like one. I don't even believe that some of these comments are real people. That's what I think. I think some of the people in here are not real people. Because you're saying shit that doesn't make any sense. And the people that are real people are agreeing with me and saying, yeah, we don't know what he's saying. He's weird. So either you're weird or you're a robot. That's what I think. Beep boop. Okay, it's a car. So what about the car then? What is he saying about his car? Like, what about it? Because he's like, it'll be like if I swear to God, for like a month he keeps like saying this thing. Like, oh, I don't even know. Oh, he's talking about an Acura Integra? Is that what it is? Okay, now I understand what you're talking about. An Acura Integra. Okay, what about an Acura Integra? Your car was an Acura Integra. I know that car. It won you a trip. Okay. I'm glad. But like, why are you telling me that though? I'm playing Space Invaders. You're telling me about a trip you got because of an Acura Integra? Do you see why this I don't understand why you're telling me this. Do you see why I'm confused? Mike, he's drunk. Oh, all right, that's fair. Who gives an F? It's just that he keeps saying it. So finally, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give in and like be like, what is he talking about? Anyway, I guess that was it. Well, I'm glad you got a free trip or whatever. Good. Congratulations. Is that what you want me to say? Congratulations for your free Acura Integra thing. Congrats. I think it's great. Good job. Anyway, so I'm playing like Sega Genesis. Okay, I'm drunk. Oh, you are drunk. He actually is drunk. Okay, it's fine, man. I get it. Trust me, I get that. Okay. Sorry. You're fine then. It all makes much more sense now. I wonder if it even happened. He's just like, oh, I won a free trip to Japan because I was driving my Acura Integra. What do you think about that, Mike? That's great. You're winning free trips in your mind. What are my thoughts on the Honda Civic? I don't have any. I don't want to talk about this subject. So he's been drunk for over a month. I mean, that's a good point. I mean, probably, dude. But that's a good point, too. Because he keeps coming in here and saying the same thing about it, right? Could be. Listen, knowing my chat, could be. Mike drives a cherry red Chevrolet that has 200,000 miles on it, right? My car has like 6,000 miles on it because I never go anywhere, if you want to know the truth. It has like no miles on it. Practically. God damn it. So why doesn't it say the level? It drives me crazy. Round 4. Well, that sucks. I'm restarting because I'm doing like crap. What are your white horses doing now? See, most of the mileage gets put on by the horses. I have these horses that deliver things to me. I have 12 white horses that and a chariot. So when I travel like that usually. And I do have a car, but I don't usually use it because I'm using the horses and chariot. Okay, just to be clear. So, like, let's say, like, I want to go to Wawa. I have taken the car to Wawa, but I prefer to take the horse and chariot. I'm going to, like, do this first screen perfect is what's going to happen. Like Back to the Future 3. Oh, yeah, Back to the Future. Oh, my God, yeah, I remember that part. What's my horse's name? There's 12 of them. There's not one name. They all have separate names. And also they have first, middle, and last names. All 12 of them. And they're all different. It's not just one thing, man. I have a very intimate relationship with all of them. Sometimes they actually go and they get me a coffee from Wawa on their own. I've actually trained the horses to do it, to go and get me a coffee, like dead serious. They will just go, and the people from Wawa know to put the bag with the coffee inside of it. On the back of the chariot, and then they just bring it home. So I've gotten that good at it that I don't even have to go. It used to be I had to like ride the chariot, and I had a whip and the whole thing, and it was, when I first started, it was a mess. But now over the years I've gotten it so down that the horses just go, and I just go. I go like this. This is what I do. I go, coffee time, and then they go and they do it. I hope they didn't hear that, by the way, because then they're gonna go. But that's what I do. I go, coffee time, and then the horses all get up, and then they start traveling over there, and then they just park in front, wait a few minutes, the people from Wawa come out, and I mention Wawa so much that they're just like, they give me just the free coffee, and they put the coffee on the chariot, and then they ride it home. But on the ride home, they have to go a lot slower because they don't want the coffee like splashing all over the place or anything like that. So that's what happens. But anyway, I'm going to take a quick break, then we will come back and I'll see if I can do any better at this game. I'll be right back. I knew that I shouldn't have done the clap thing because they just went. So, like, they're good. They're very good boys. I wasn't even intending that, but they overheard it. So they're very good horses. Let's start this over from the beginning. So I am playing Space Invaders 91. And I'm like Space Invaders 91. Let's try it again. I'm gonna see if I can do better. How about this? So I made it to level 9. My goal right now will be, let's see if I can make it to round 10. That's it. I'm not even gonna try to get to round 18 right now. I just want to get to round 10. One thing at a time. One step at a time with Space Invaders 1991. Who remembers 1991 here? What happened what was going on in 1991? You guys remember 1991? What's a movie that came out in 1991? Didn't Link to the Past come out in 1991? That sounds about right. I wonder if that's true. That might be. Video Power. Oh my god. I need to watch that. I want to watch all that. Video Power. Because the one I really like that I watch a lot of is Starcade, like the early 80s. You guys ever watch that? You should really watch it, like dead serious. Give it like some episodes are a little but like watch like two episodes of the old Starcade. It's like really it's a cool like I like that show. It's about the kids play arcade games, and then there's a part of it where they put all the different arcade games like on the screen, and then the kids got to name the arcade games, and I love that part because I'm like trying to name them too. I'm like Bosconian, Carnival, like trying to get them. It's a great show. Seriously, you should watch it. Link to the Past was 1992. Okay. The other guy was close. You were 13. I was 11 in 1991. What about Bob? Home Improvement. Dinosaurs. Rugrats. I didn't watch much Rugrats. Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy I watched all the time. Out of all those, I mean, I liked Home Improvement, but Ren and Stimpy, I love Ren and Stimpy. Silence of the Lambs. Okay. So before I made it to round 4. Usually I die around round 4, right? And there's no way to get extra health back. I don't think, unless one of the items drops does that, but. What? Come on. And that was like round 3 or something, right? God. This is really rough. You want to be an asshole like me? That's going to be tough. I'm like a big asshole. I don't know. That's a lot to work up to. You have to work on it for year after year after year, and eventually you'll get there. It takes a long time to become as big an asshole as me. You watch this because nobody wants to sit around and play old shit with you anymore? Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not, like, doing better at this. I want to, like, okay, so I've made it to level round, whatever. I made it to round 9 twice. So what I'm trying to do is do better earlier so I can get a little further. I would be, like, relatively satisfied if I can just break that and get to round 10. I won't be, like, happy because I'd like to beat the game, but I'll feel a little bit better. Come on. Shouldn't even be getting hit on the first one. Anyone know where you can find the Hate the Mouse video? On my YouTube channel? In some of the streams? It's, I don't know which one. We played it the other day on some stream. This is gonna be a problem because I can't get this guy. Is he gonna get all the way to the bottom and I'm dead? Oh my god! And I had an item too. Totally Radical, thanks for the sub. This reminds you of Space Invaders. This might be the first Space Invaders clone. I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, no! We're not. No. Not getting hit on the first screen. It's like getting harder. Like, it is so hard. not getting hit on the screen. How hard is it? Rock solid. Like my cock. Is that what you want? Mystery Goat. I like your username. Mystery Goat. It's a good username. Thank you. He says thank you. Hard enough to cut diamonds? Yeah. My hard diamond hard cock. Like what do you want from me? Obsidian.
Actually, it's hard as obsidian.
Nintendo is going to release and remake a beloved Super Nintendo series and a 2D Mario. Wait, release a remake to a beloved Super Nintendo series. Okay, what one? A beloved series. How about F-Zero? You know it's not gonna be that. What, did they make an announcement or something? And then what are they doing? There's going to be another Mario? Mike's going to say that it sucks, get new ideas. I mean, yeah. Mario Paint 4K. Yo, if they made a new Mario Paint, I'd be down. There was only one Mario Paint game, right? Well, I mean, there's also like the Mario Artist thing. But like... that would be something that actually, yo, Mario Paint? I never even thought about that. A new Mario Paint. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make a tweet. You guys have inspired me. I don't like tweets and tweeting, but that, I think, is worth a tweet. I'm going to say... we need a new Mario Paint. We need new Mario Paint on Nintendo Switch. Period. Right? Is that good? That's the tweet. Right? Wouldn't that imagine if they made a new one on the Switch? That would be awesome. And Nintendo needs to do it too. None of this, like, they give it off to some, like, mobile game people to make. No Mario Paint mobile, like Mario Run or whatever. None of that on the system. We need a new Mario Paint on Nintendo Switch. And a Luigi one. Luigi Paint. Should I add that? And a Luigi Paint too. You can respond. You can comment on it and say that we need a new Mario Paint. All right, I'm tweeting that. Send. Deliver. Like it's mail. All right. Did I do it? Did I make it? Yeah. I'm gonna delete that later, by the way. So how that Twitter works for me is, so right there I was like, oh, that's a great idea, Mario Paint game for the Switch. I'm like, I think that's great. So like right now I'm into it. Then it'll be like tomorrow, and I'm gonna like look at my phone, and people are still gonna be like retweeting and talking about the Mario Paint thing. I'm gonna be like, I don't want to talk about this anymore, and then I delete it. That's what I do. I don't know. Because I won't want to talk about it tomorrow because we're talking about it right now. That's my problem with the tweets and tweeting. Like, it's like it'll be like 2 months later, somebody's responding to something I said that I don't even remember what I said. I care for like 10 minutes, you know, when I make the tweet. And then I delete it later because I'm like, I don't want to hear about this crap anymore. I'm over. We're done with that conversation. That's why I'm like really bad with the whole like Twitter thing. I can't like I'm so like finished with the conversation after I make the tweet. Tweets should vanish after 1 hour. Do they have that to where you can just like make it like that would be good actually, like a time thing, and then they just go away. I would set it like that where it's just like, okay, like maybe like 15 hours or no, that's like too long. 10 hours. I'll make a tweet. It can be up for 10 hours. Talk about it, and then it's gone. That'd be great. That would be how I would want it to be. That's why I don't tweet. You like this game? It's very cool, top tier. It is really good. It's just, it's hard. It's a tough game, but that's fine. I'm glad it's difficult. That means like, you know, if I beat it the first time I played it, that's like disappointing because like the games I remember and talk about, usually I don't beat them the first time, you know, I play them. It'd be like, imagine if I beat Ninja Gaiden the first time I played it. It's like, it wouldn't, then the game wouldn't even matter. Like, the whole thing is about how challenging it is to beat the game. So, it's a good thing that it's a difficult game, and I'm fine with not you know? What if I beat this game and, like, I turned it on and I beat it in 10 minutes and then it was over, and then I wouldn't even remember the game? And you got these games now where they're like, so, what do they have? Like, they have these like super easy modes that they put on there, so that's just like people can just like finish the game in like immediately, basically, and then they move on to the next thing. It's like, well, it's like there's no appreciation, you know, anymore. Used to be you play a game, you play for one game for like years and years. It becomes like part of your life, you know? I feel like that doesn't happen as much anymore. No, the difference though is that games now are like longer. See, I still died too early. So like you'll play a game, it'll be like, you know, like a Breath of the Wild type of thing or something. But the game, like, you can play it for like 80 million hours, so it becomes part of your life because the game goes on forever. Or like Minecraft or something, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. You can beat it, like there is an ending to it, but you know, you just play it forever, play creative mode or something like that, and it just goes on and on. Where with us, with like the NES era, Genesis and this kind of stuff, you know, the game, it might not be that long a game. Like, it would be like, take like Contra Hardcore, you know? It might take you your whole life to beat that game. It's like a tough game, you know? But it's not like it's that, well, that's not the best example, because there's like alternate routes and stuff. What's like a better example? I don't know, like, but how about like Batman on NES? Like, a lot of people have never beaten the Joker or anything like that, right? But there's 5 levels to that game, and it's a tough game, you know. And it's like something that you play over and over, and you try to get better and better at. It's like a totally different thing than how things are now, where the games are just 8 million hours long. And I definitely am not as into the game being 8 million hours. I like how it used to be more, where it's just like, all right, this game has like 5 levels, but good luck getting through it. You're gonna have to practice it and get good at it. That's what I like. You know? I don't need this, like, it'd be like this open world thing where it's like you explore the entire universe or whatever. It's like, alright, but like, I don't know, man. It's totally different. It's like, it's a different world. That's why I do these streams. I miss those days. It was a different world. You know? Oh my god, twice? What level is this? Like fucking 2? It's not doing like worse even. Why am I just doing worse and worse? You ever do that? You playing a game? Like I got to level 9 like twice. Now I can't even get by level like 3. What the hell am I doing? Come on. I want to beat level 10. I want to get to level 10. I'm getting to level 10. Come on. Dude. No. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna down this whole coffee and fill myself with caffeine until my eyeballs are popping out, and then I'll do it. Mike, how you doing? Ugh, not great, because the game is like making me go crazy. Because you keep starting over. I'm starting over though because I want to make it for like if I make it to I want to make it to like level 5 without dying, at least, and then I'll keep going. That's why I keep restarting. Because if I'm dying on these earlier levels, I'm never gonna do it. Like I'm never getting anywhere. I'm never gonna get there. That's why I keep restarting. You know what? But speaking of Space Invaders, by the way, like people talk about like, you know, like a lot of people think like the Atari 2600 is like worthless, and it's really not. There is some good stuff that's like still good on the Atari, I think, and I think Space Invaders is an awesome Atari 2600 game. I know most people like are not like into the 2600 anymore. But man, when we were growing up, like it was like Atari 2600 and like the NES, you know, Master System and Genesis. It was like Atari 2600 was like right there with the rest of them, and that has totally gone away. I guess it has not stood the test of time the way the NES and stuff did. But back then, late 80s, early 90s, it was still like when you're talking about playing video games, like Atari was a part of the conversation. And like I still think those games have a lot of merit to them. The thing is like they're not really like character based. It's more, you know, man, it's about like points and score and everything, you know, with, I don't know, like the internet and social media, everything's become about time and not score. So that kind of like really kills the Atari, you know, for present time, because it's like those games were not about, you know, it's usually not a character going through levels. I mean, there's examples of that like Pitfall and stuff, but it's usually, you know, you're trying to get some kind of high score thing. You're playing like Dragonfire or Demon Attack. It's like they're like high score games, and high score stuff has just like practically gone away. And it's like that's what video games used to be about. You know, there was a whole generation of games that was like, it was about getting a high score, and now the only thing people think about is how fast can I do this. It's like, and that's fine. Like that's a fun challenge too. But like, I don't understand. Where are the high score people on here? Where's all the high score people on Twitch? We should have a bowl. Like, it's always speedrun. Like, right? Mike, when the PlayStation 2600 comes out, will you play it on stream? It's all just titties. So, hold on that. I think that there's more to streaming than just the video games. Like, if you want to do, like, let's say somebody wants to do music or something, this is a great, like, venue to be able to, you know, I see people playing their guitars and doing music and stuff on here. And whatever, some people want to, like, be in a hot tub or whatever, or some people want to just chat, you know, there's the just chatting and all that. I think that that's actually great, because if this was only what I do, you know, like the retro category where it's just the video games, it totally should be more than just playing the games, you know? So I don't have a problem with all these other people doing all the other stuff that they do. I think there's, like, you know, it's like a whole new medium. I mean, not that it's new, but like live streaming, people should be able to do all kinds of different things. But what I'm saying is, within the retro category, it seems that speedrunning and speed and time has become the very prevalent thing, almost to the point where when I look on Twitch, I never see anybody trying to get like a high score, or very very rarely. The whole dynamic changed of what, like, it really used to be back in the 80s and 90s, and it's just bizarre to me how gone that is, because it's like that's what games were. I cannot do this. High scores are too connected to playing in arcades. See, I don't agree with that at all, because you could load up an arcade game and stream it, and so could somebody else. So let's say one guy is playing rock and rope, and another guy is playing rock and rope, you know, and then there could be some kind of score leaderboard, and then it's even, honestly, in some ways, it's even better than back then, because back then it's like the idea of having to record it in an arcade. What were you going to do back then? You're going to, like, bring in a video camera into the arcade? Now we have the ability with capture cards and all this, or you can, you know, film the screen or whatever, to be able to take it and then put it on YouTube and preserve it. It's a great time to be able to do high score stuff and be able to do it, you know, legitimately. But it's like nobody's doing it. Whip out the phone these days. Well, you could, yeah, and that too. Like, any way to record it. Classic score attack games are literally coming out every week. I see them on Steam and Switch all the time. I'm not saying that the games don't exist. Yeah, you could go on Steam or you can go on Switch and whatever. I was just playing like that Murtop game, right? And that was kind of cool. And like and Dono Dodo and whatever. I'm not saying that the games don't exist. I'm saying that I don't see a lot of people streaming that stuff in comparison to speedrunning, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the games don't exist. The games are out there. And I just never understood how that happened or why that is. It's like, what do they say? Like, the scene changed. Hey man, the scene has really changed since my day. You know, it's like that. It seems like, you know, the music scene has really changed, man. Used to be about. This is what this conversation's like. But I mean, that's basically what I'm saying. I guess is the scene has changed. Rhythm games are popular score attack games, but the problem is DMCA issues. Unless the playlist consists of original songs to that game. I mean, that I understand because it's like music and all copyright and all that, but I'm not really... That's like a different subject, but you're right. That is like a score attack thing, and people do like the rhythm games, but outside of that, there's other games. Like, what about that like Galacticon thing I was playing, or whatever, you know? And it doesn't even have to be a new... Like, also, why does it have to be a new game? Even though, you know... It could just be Pac-Man or something, you know? Man. Cause what I mean is, like, a lot of these people are playing retro games and somebody will be, like, speedrunning, like, Mega Man 2 or something, and why not? That same person probably won't do a high score thing as well. It's like, sure, speedrun Mega Man 2, but where's the high score stream to go along with it? Like, why can't there be both? I feel that way about, like, animation, too, because everything's, like, 3D animated now, and I'm like, well, that's fine, and 3D animation is cool and everything, but why can't we also have, like, 2D animated, like, movies? It'd be like that Mario movie. It's like, okay, that's fine, it can be 3D animated, but can, like, if they do, like, a Zelda one, can that be, like, 2D animated, maybe? Or, like, maybe if they made, like, a Metroid one, maybe that one could be, like, 2D. Like, why do they all gotta be, like, 3D? Some of them could be 3D, but I just don't get why they all, every single thing only has to be 3D animation. How about some 2D animation? It'd be really awesome to see that. I'd be way more inclined to go to the theater to see a 2D animated movie because you barely get them anymore. Or about like Disney and all that. They put out these movies, but everything's 3D. And I want to be clear, I like 3D animated movies, but it's just they're all 3D animated. You know. You know, we lived in a whole era of amazing, you know, feature films that were 2D animated, and that's just gone. They're like, oh yeah, that nobody cares about that anymore. Really? Because I'm pretty sure, like that was a big thing, and now it's just gone. Okay. And sure, there's like always there'll be like some examples here and there of it happening, but it's like it's not prevalent anymore, you know. "2D is more time-consuming and expensive to animate than 3D." Too bad. Yeah, doing 2D animation, it was always hard and expensive. When was it not? But it used to happen. You know? It's like, oh, that's expensive. Yeah, it is. It always was. But it used to exist. And then even if you get the 2D animation now, it's still like done on a computer. Nobody's pulling out the pencil anymore. You know how much more impressive that is? Motherfucker got a pencil and they draw a whole movie with a fucking pencil. That's what I want to see. Break out the pencil. As soon as it became not a dude holding the pencil, I'm out. Where's the pencil movies? Where did they start stopping that? Around like Tarzan? Like around that era, it's like they started. At some point, they're like, nah, we don't want to be doing any more of this drawing stuff. Let's not do that anymore. Briscoe Hotep Jr., thank you very much for the sub. What I'm saying is like, that's like the end of the period. Tarzan was 3D drawn over digitally. So yeah, I wonder when the last one, like, what was the last one they did that was like just like fucking straight up like fucking pencils and cells and shit. Where's Claymation? Oh, dude, that too. I love Claymation. Yo, Gumby. That's like the best shit ever. I love Claymation. I gotta say that is one thing that I really do agree with Nintendo that they did. That Link's Awakening, that's almost got that kind of. I wish it was even a little bit more like that, but it's almost looks a little like Claymation or something. I actually wish there was like one that really was like Claymation. They should make like a Zelda. You know what would be the best thing? You make like a Link to the Past kind of game, but don't make it like the same exact thing as Link to the Past. Make like new levels and stuff, but make it Claymation. There you go. That's the Zelda game I want to play. If you have to make a new Zelda game. I want a Claymation Zelda. Traditional style, like top down. None of this slamming your head into the ceiling or whatever the hell they're doing now. None of that crap. None of this Link's an asshole stuff. None of that. Harryhausen, yeah, dude. That'll be awesome. Man, those movies are awesome. Those like Ray Harryhausen stuff. Holy crap. I'm gonna rewatch those. I need to see me a good skeleton fight. Stop motion skeletons. That's what I'm talking about. Where's the stop motion skeleton movies in the theaters? I'll see a whole movie. You make a stop motion skeleton fight movie, I'm there. Where's that? Like, come on. In the 60s, yeah. Well, I would like to go back then, there. Then, though, there. How do you like that sentence? I'm still going, okay. Oh, did I get an extra life? I think I might have actually got an extra life. Thank God. I had 40,000 points. Maybe I got it at 40,000. So was it like 40, every 40? So if I get to 80 maybe? Just making guesses here, but... Man. Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, but that was like the 90s, and now it's like 2023. You know? But yeah, sure. Like, exactly. Stuff like that. God. This level just destroys me. Oh my god, please. Item speed up. What? Where was I? Let's see where I was. I feel like I was... Oh, round 7. Oh, dude, did I make it to round 7? That's my first death? Oh my god, finally I got somewhere? Okay. I didn't realize... Okay, I was finally kind of doing alright. No! Now this is important. No! Alright. Alright, this might be it then. Alright, round 8. Oh, my goal was 10. I know it's like 18 levels or some crap, but I just wanted to do a little better than I was doing. Watermelons. Get me over there. All right. No. Yeah, okay, if I beat this one, this is all, come on. And I got a couple lives now. Now I'm finally getting somewhere. It took me a while to warm up to this. Please give me something good. Don't I have another? I thought I had 2 of those. They only give you 1? God. What the hell? Give me that. Yeah, and it like went away. Why did it go away? Oh my god. No! Come on! No wonder I didn't get past this one. I needed to get that UFO. Oh my god. I don't understand why that weapon is only like running out. Doesn't it have like a time limit on it? And then I can't use it anymore. I don't understand what's happening. Like, right? Oh my god, and I missed that. Oh, I'm done. I was like trying so hard to get that UFO. Yes! Come on. Oh, I still have to beat another level to get to 10, don't I? This is it. god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Yeah, it says at 110. Like, what? Thank you, God. That's all I wanted. Planet Mars. Mars! That's all I wanted. What? Oh! Oh, the shield, that's the best. Yes! No! Oh, it just ran out, like, right then! Whatever, I'm satisfied. And then everything goes invisible. Well, alright. I mean, I made it a little bit further. It's a great game, it's really hard, but it's awesome. I also wanted, there's one more thing I wanted to try out. I want to see if I like this game, but let me drop this off for the moment. So there's another game I want to try. Oh, Crazy Swayze, like Total Recall. Just memorize the locations where the invisible ships are, and you'll be fine. Oh yeah, let me just memorize the and then they're moving around, but invisibly. Yeah, I'll be all right. Where's this thing? So there's a game Blades of Vengeance that I played a long time ago. I was playing a bunch of Sega Genesis games, and I remember thinking this was kind of cool, so I wanted to just mess with it a little bit. What's up, Pantera 12? You were doing Sonic CD speedruns earlier? Yeah, like Sonic. So like I'm horrible at Sonic, and I always was, and I don't like really like it. Like it annoys me. I'm always like bouncing off the springs, and like I'm like bad at it. But like I was thinking, what if I did like a really horrible playthrough of the first like one of the Sonic games? I'm starting to think about it. And I would let you know, I'd be like, I don't like Sonic, but I was kind of thinking about maybe doing it anyway, because it might give me something to talk. Maybe I could explain why I don't like it, you know? Maybe. But anyway, for right now, we're gonna do this one. And I also don't know like what one I'd play. Like, would I just play like Sonic 1 on Genesis, or because there's like. Because you're talking about like Sonic CD, right? Is Sonic CD different levels? Like, I don't even know. You know? Because you start off and it's always like Green Hill Zone, and then it's like, oh, it seems like the same thing. I don't know. I don't like know much about it. The one I beat, well, okay. I have beaten the first Sonic the Hedgehog, not on stream, a long time ago. And I remember hating it, to be honest with you. And the second one I liked better, Sonic 2. But I don't really love it, but it was like alright. And then the other one I played through and I beat was Sonic Mania, and that one was the one that I actually kind of liked. So that I guess that's my favorite of Sonic games, is Sonic Mania. And then I think I like Sonic Spinball, kind of, but I have to play more of it. Sonic City is a whole different ball of wax. Yeah, I played a little bit. I just get confused with there's so many like Sonic games. They all kind of blend together in my mind. And then there's the ones that are on Master System. So it's just like Sonic Mania is great. Yeah, I mean that's the one I like. And then there's all those like 3D ones that I don't. Because I played the what's that one? What's that real bad one? The 3D Sonic. I can't even think of the name of it. What's wrong with this thing? Sonic 06. Thank you. That one. I played some of that, and no. And then I think I would try to play. There's one where you're like running down the street. Is that like on Sega Dreamcast? And I feel like I didn't really like it. And I know other people like it, but I didn't really like it. Do you know the one where like you're running like forward down like a street? I don't remember. Like I'm not good with Sonic. What one's that? That Sonic Adventure on Dreamcast? Yeah, I didn't really like it. Maybe I'd have to try it again and give it another shot. But like I wasn't into it. Like I wanted to be into it, but I don't know. Sonic Colors is pretty decent. That I always heard that the Sonic Colors one was good, and I have never played it. I gotta write that down. And was that like, what was that on? I'll look it up. Is that like Wii U or something? I wonder if you can get that. Can you get that like on Switch? Oh, that was Wii. Okay. I gotta mess with that game because I always heard it was good. And you know what though? There's also another one that's called Sonic. Oh God, I'm not gonna remember. It's like an arcade one, and there's a trackball. Sega Sonic. I actually remembered it. I had to think for a second. Sega Sonic. And that one is like a totally different thing with like a trackball kind of like game. You guys ever see that one? Never heard of it? I always wanted to like mess with that, but I wish that they would like put that on the Mister or something, because like I don't have really a way to play it. I think the only way I could do it would be like with MAME or something. And I think I actually tried one time, and I couldn't figure out how to get the trackball, like, run with it. That's one thing that's really good about the Mister. It's really easy to set up the trackball with games. Like, I was playing Crystal Castles with the Mister, and it's like, it was easy. I plugged it in, and it just worked. It was great. Anyway, I'm off on so many different tangents here. Blades of Vengeance. Let's try this game. I just want to see if I like this game or not. So let's just play it for a little bit. This game is ... okay. Okay, so it's just like okay. You know about it. Like I played it a little bit before and I was like, okay. It seems like it might be decent. And if I don't like, I'm curious like if there's something about it that I don't like, what it'll be. Because usually, you know me, I'm always complaining about something. Here we go. Whoa. How do I get down? Oh. Did I just get... Oh, is there fall damage? If there's fall damage, that I don't like. I don't think I like fall damage. I'm trying to think of an occasion where I'm like okay with fall damage, and I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I think I don't like fall damage. I guess I get why it's there. You know, you fall far enough, you should get hurt. But, you know. I think I don't like it because sometimes it'll be like, you would think, like, this warrior, she can go from there to there. Oh, she can. But, like, some games, like, the fall damage is, like, it's, like, not that much. You'll go, like, that and get hurt or something, you know? Those kind of games. And I've played some games like that where there needs to be, like, a bigger drop. And then I'm alright with it. Anyway. So, are we pretty... This is like hell? Is that what this... Or just like an alien planet? I mean, it seems like... It's like hell, right? I don't even know. Seems like it takes place in hell to me. Or just some, like, magical mystery land that doesn't exist. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. The magical mystery tour. It's coming to take her away. Gradius. Do we got any other weapons? Like, let's see. There's probably... I'm probably missing... Wait, silver. Scroll? Oh, it's got that. Look at me, I'm testing out control. So notice that I didn't look at the instruction manual. For one thing, I don't have it, I don't think. But that is like how I figure out controls. And I just start hitting buttons, and then I'm like, oh, now I know that this does this. And I figured that out in-game, right? That's how I like to do stuff. And if... Like, I might have went through the entire game and not even known that. But that's just how I am. That's how I like to figure things out. Like, I just hit the buttons and screw around, and eventually I figure it out. But, like, I'm just not a break out the instruction manual or read it person. Even if I had it, which I don't even have it. So, is this the very beginning? Better not be. Might be. Is this the very, very, very beginning of the game? Crap. Oh my god. Oh no, this is different. Got a bunch of stuff. Oh, what? Yeah, what am I supposed to do with this? Come on. Give me a break. Okay, so now here's where we do this, right? Oh, here we go. Here's all their stuff. But where's the oh, get that off of there. Oh, it's this. You stand still and then the C button. What if I'm moving? Wait. I see. So you hit start and then you hit C, then I can move this around. So I just wanted to say, so I had to drop down to there. Okay. Well, that's good, first of all. But then, okay, so I have, this is the B button. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I'm trying to understand all this. So I don't know what silver is for. Blast. Let's try it. Force field. I want to try force field. Can I turn it on? There it is. All right. I mean, boy, it didn't last very long, did it? Okay. All right, finally, we got like a boss. Dude, I don't like these guys. So do I have health? Let's say healing. Here we go. That is what I needed to know. All right. Duck and hit him. How do I? Oh, there. Oh, look at this guy. Okay, I got some hits in. There we go. Okay. Come out. It's like Jafar when he's like... Man. Is it gonna be this crap again? Yeah, alright. Oh! I thought he's not dead? What? me use the other health. I thought I had another one. Oh, I thought I had two. Well, oh boy. No. Come out. Oh. So is this like totally starting it over, or get out of there? I don't even know if this totally started. Oh my god. It's like impossible. The lady tightens her grip. I bet. That's me. I'm like dead out there somewhere. Basically. I don't know. I don't know how to beat that guy. Judge Judy? Oh yeah. Thoughts on Judge Judy. I have every episode on VHS that I taped off television, and I watch it every day. 3 episodes a day. How about you? Oh yeah, real mature, Mike. Oh, all of a sudden, Perp and Gold, you've been in here for years. All of a sudden, oh, that's not mature. Yeah, welcome to Man Baby Gaming. Hi, I'm Mike Matei, the only employee employed by Manchild Incorporated. Nice to see ya. Give me a break. Give me a break, I sure deserve it. It's time I made it to the top. You think it was sarcasm? Maybe. Oh, really? Maybe it was. You think? I'm aware it was sarcasm. I have to make conversation, okay? Do you understand? Alright, so I don't know about the Hell game. Now I'll take suggestions. So my plan of this stream was that I was just going to do Sega Genesis. I was going to do Space Invaders. I did the best I could. It's a cool game. It's very hard, but like... So now we have a Sega Genesis variety stream. So now I will take suggestions for whatever Sega Genesis. So I also have on here. I have a few Sega CD games on here. These are the Sega CD games I have. I don't have all of them. And then I have basically all the Sega Genesis Mega Drive games, and then I have the 32X games. But I think I can do the 32X games right now because I think I have to have the 32X in to do that, so I can't do 32X. So basically just Genesis stuff. Okay? So if you have that's a sick background. Yeah, I like it. So I like it a lot. So I will take some suggestions. Oh yeah, Sonic Spinball. I guess I should. Let's look at the Sonic Spinball. I mean, I kind of wanted to do that off stream and see if I actually like it, but I'm only gonna play these games for briefly, so I can go to other suggestions. So I'm not like playing through the whole game or anything. But if I find something that I really like, then maybe I'll come back and try to do like a longer stream of it. That's how this works. Okay. Sonic the Hedgehog. I like the title screen. It's cool. I like how he's like in a ball shape. You know. I'm down so far. I have played this before, but it's been years since I've played this. So, all right. The graphics are awesome. That's right there. That's about how every pinball game goes for me. like with actual pinball. This is how I play pinball, pretty much. I swear to you, that's me in pinball. It's just, you play it and the thing comes up and then it goes right down the middle. And then I do it again and then the same thing happens again. I swear to God, and it's not because I like Elvis, but the only pinball game I ever did really good on was, there was an Elvis pinball, like in the early 2000s, and there was a day when I did like awesome at it. And it was the only time in my life, I think, that I ever did any good at pinball. I swear. I'm like really bad at pinball, so I love it. I love the machines. You know, I love the idea of it. I love the whole thing, but like I suck at pinball. Finally got him to go somewhere. Oh my God. What? Oh, he's like swimming in the... That's funny. Remember that one pinball game? It was like, oh shit, it's on Genesis. The Dragon Fury or something like that. That game was cool. Speaking of pinball games, I think that was the name of it. I remember liking that. Whoa. Alright, I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's fine. It's alright. What else? Sonic 3. Dude, I don't know a shit about Sonic 3. I've beaten Sonic 1 and 2. I'm telling you, I'm horrible at it. But Sonic 3, I don't even know shit about it. I'll play it for like a minute. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I've ever played this in my life. I don't think I've ever even seen it. I knew it existed. I don't think I've ever played it before. I don't think I've ever even seen footage of this. Can you believe it? Like... Alright, so it's like Tails or whatever. Isn't that weird too? Like I've beaten Sonic the Hedgehog and I've beaten Sonic 2, but I've like somehow this game has always just escaped me. Alright, and then I'm in a tree or something. So what do? Go back now? I don't know, man. I'm good. It's like a fox or something. I don't care. I'm sorry. You gotta run at the tree. But I would have to want to run at the tree. This is not my thing. I don't know. I'm sorry. You should look at the Sega Simpsons Bart games. I'm curious about what they're like. The Sega ones? I mean, I know there's like Bart versus Space Mutants on here. Is that on Master System or is it on here? Let's look. I just forget. I start to get confused between Master System and Genesis. Let's say it's Bart. Oh, it's going to be under The Simpsons. Yeah, Bart versus Space Mutants and Bart's Name. So those two basically. But I've done those. I did that like that on NES, and I did that on Super Nintendo. Oh God! And no. Oh no. I just thought about what that would be. No. Give me something else. We're not doing that. Dude, you listen to me for a second about this shit. I beat that game on Super Nintendo. I got an A+. I beat the game the best you can beat it. I get to say what I want about it. I don't like Bart's Nightmare. It's got nice graphics. I'll give it that. Other than that, I fucking hate it. So, no. What else? Skeleton Crew. Sure. I think I tried that before, and I think I remember kind of liking this one. Is this like a top-down, isometric kind of thing? Maybe. Or am I thinking of something else? Let's say. What am I thinking of? Yep. This is exactly what I was thinking of. I tried this a little bit before, and I kind of remember that I liked this. I think. So yeah, okay, good suggestion. Let's like take a look at this. Okay, so what are the controls here? So that's jumps. That's that. What's A do? Nothing. Okay. So it's literally just jump and shoot. Okay. Is there a strafe? Oh wait, can you strafe? Oh, you can strafe. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I didn't think you'd be able. I mean, it's a little weird, but. Wow. And it's got like, yeah, there you go. Skeleton Crew. What is Skeleton Crew? Is it like based on something, or is it just the original game? I always find out with these games like later on. They're like, oh yeah, there was like a TV series, Skeleton Crew. It was like 13 episodes. Like that always happens with these games, and I'm like, I had never heard of it. And they're like, oh yeah, it aired from 1990 to just 1990. There's so many things that are like that Mummy's Alive or whatever, and like, there's like all these cartoons that like didn't last. And they're like, yeah, don't you know all about Mummy's Alive? And I'm like, dude, I don't know, man. I watch like Ninja Turtles, He-Man and stuff. Like, I don't know about all these like other 90s cartoons. I mean, some of them I heard of. I don't like those like 90s, 80s and 90s cartoons that like didn't like last. I didn't really like watch that kind of stuff much. I would see it on TV, and then I would just, like usually just change the channel. Because I'd be like, all right, well, I'm going to go watch, like, Batman the Animated Series, or, like, I was watching, like, the big ones. I wasn't really watching the, like, low-tier cartoons, usually. And there's probably a couple that I watched that were, like, low-tier, but, like, ooh, drop down. Ooh, is that, like, health or something? What is that? You actually did watch Mummy's Alive? Was it any good? Like, I don't know. I've seen the intro to it. This is an original IP. Okay. Street Sharks. Yeah, it's like I've seen like all the intros to like all these shows, but like as far as like sitting down and like watching them, you know what I did? There's that one that's what's that the Cowboys of Moo Mesa? There you go. That had a cartoon too, and I don't think it was very many episodes. I watched one of them. Okay, wait. So a couple things about this. So when I first started streaming, I did a stream of the video game Cowboys of Moo Mesa, which is pretty fun, like beat 'em up kind of game. And so then we were like, oh yeah, there's a cartoon of it. And I was like, what? There's a cartoon? So I watched because I didn't know that it like existed back then. Like I never caught that on television or anything. So I did actually watch an episode of Cowboys of Moo Mesa, and I thought it was really bad. But the game is pretty fun. And then, because I beat Bucky O'Hare on NES, I remember seeing that Bucky O'Hare was on television as a kid. I was a Ninja Turtles kid. I was watching Ninja Turtles. So I was like, okay, I'll watch some Bucky O'Hare. So I watched like the first couple episodes of Bucky O'Hare, and I couldn't. I mean, then again, I'm like watching it now as an adult, so I probably watched it when I was like 37 years old, and I couldn't really do it. But I tried. I watched a few episodes, and I wasn't really into it. But I love the NES game. Bucky O'Hare is a really good NES game, and also the arcade beat 'em up is like pretty decent too, like the Bucky O'Hare arcade. So it's like I like the video games, but the shows. But I'm very like particular with like shows. Like they got to be like pretty damn good, or else I'm like turning it off. Like with television, a little bit. You know what I watched? I watched that. I think it was called Odd World. You remember that? I watched that sometimes, and I watched a bunch of crap back then. Some of these shitty 90s cartoons that went one season need to be rebooted. Or like given another chance because they like didn't make it or something. Is that what you mean? Like, and then in the 80s, like the 80s example would be like something like I mean there'd be a lot of things, but like Inhumanoids. You know, that one had. I think that was one that had. Oh, what is this? What? I don't understand what's happening. Oh, you hit start. Okay, so I died, and then like that's weird. About you place yourself back down. I like these graphics a lot. I think I like this. I think I still like this game. I wanted something like this too, like this. Ooh. Okay, wait, this just got interesting. I don't know if I'm hurting it. Is there an energy meter? I don't know if I'm doing anything is the problem here. Well, it's, oh, I got one side of it. I guess I am hurting it. Okay, yeah. Oh, it went down. Is this health? What? Oh, I don't know what these like credits and stuff are. And then I can bring myself back. Sure. I need to understand like what the stuff I'm picking up. Like, can I use that stuff somehow? Let me see if. Does anybody know about the stuff you pick up on the ground or anything? Has anybody played this? I mean, somebody suggested this, so like, where's that guy? Might just play this whole game. Maybe. Well, that's the thing. I'm trying to find games that I want to like do a whole stream of. I think I like this. I think I like this. It's like Transformers. This feels like a pretty short game, just the vibes. Maybe. After this game, can you try Mega Man: The Wily Wars, please? You know, I've tried to play that before, and I wasn't super in it. I tend to like the NES games. Wily Wars is bad. Yeah, I don't remember what about it that I didn't like, but I remember trying it before and being like, ugh. Okay, I can't jump down. Is there like a map or anything? Like... Whoa. They never stop firing. It's like, what am I gonna do? What the hell is going on? Oh, they're dead. Their bodies don't, like, disappear. Is this yo, you can play this 2-player, huh? That's the other meter on the right side. It's weird that they would keep that there. I think that's for a player too, isn't it? Yo, if this is 2-player co-op, that's pretty cool too. If you're going solo, you have 4 lives. Okay, so you're like saying that you can do this 2-player co-op. You have 4 lives and a number of credits based on the difficulty level, 2, 4, or 6. If you're doing this game with like 2, both players get 4 lives per credit. However, the credits are shared. Oh, okay. And what about the stuff I'm picking up off the ground? Oh, wait, apparently the stuff that drops is cash. And 10,000 points is an extra life. That's what I wanted to know. Yo, that was from Sniper2784. Yo, thank you. And Cal X, thank you very much for the bits. And Tez209 sub. Appreciate the subs. Hey, Mike, what the fucking shit's up? I don't know, I'm playing this like skeleton shit. It's kind of cool. It's pretty, I don't know, I like it. So far, at least. I don't have any complaints yet. I think it's kind of cool. I can imagine some people might not like the isometric deal, but I don't mind isometric games. Like, I beat that Snake Rattle and Roll game, you know? So, like, I'm okay with... let's just... I guess I'm gonna see if I can walk through this. No, I didn't think so. Blow something up? Maybe I blow this thing up. Who's the genius? I'm an idiot. Tez209, thank you again for the sub. Do I like roguelike games? Do I like roguelike games? Have you not seen my... Is that a joke? If that's serious, go watch my Tornico. Whoa, boom. Go watch my Tornico streams if that's a serious question. Oh, I can jump up on that. Oh, I do this and then this. Oh, okay. I think I can blow this wall up, huh? Oh, look at the... Dude, I like this. Yeah, the shaft. So, yeah, how many... Oh, elevator going down. Ooze pool going down. The good old ooze pool floating. This is weird. Do I have to get the brain? Is the brain spawning all these? This is my last life, and then it's gonna be over. I would play this again. Oh, and you can be other characters and stuff too, right? So like, oh. These graphics are awesome. So like snakes. Oh, pick somebody else. doing? What the hell do I do with these? Here, I'm gonna get this. Oh crap! Get this guy. Ah! You know what? I should be doing a diagonal, huh? Oh no! What did I just do? Okay, here we go. I'll just do this. That's all I had to do. This isometric stuff is... I gotta get used to it. So just wait. Oh my god! Okay. Yeah, sure. I guess don't go there. Was that like a full life that I just lost because of that? You kidding me? So that's like, you're supposed to know that. Like, next time you play the game, just know that you don't go over there. Okay. There's so many. Blow this thing up. So it's like this doesn't end until I kill that gun. This thing. Yeah. Oh, and it goes away in like 2 seconds. This is insane. Like, and now I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like, what else can I do? Great. I don't know what else I can do. Understand. It just never ends. Like, what am I doing wrong here? I think you can proceed. Oh, can I just like go to another area? Let me see. Well, then there's this guy. I mean, he'll eat me again, right? So no, I can't go. Well, can I go in here? No. I don't know. Oh God. So, Mike, at the end of The Wizard, Fred Savage, and they're going back to California with Haley. Do they drop her off at the trailer, or does she go live with them, effectively kidnapping her? This is what you're thinking about, like stuff that happens. I do that too with movies. I think about scenes that happen like in between or after. You know, I do that all the time. So I totally get that. I would imagine. There's so many ways that could have gone. They take her to the airport and they get her a plane ticket. They drive her back and drop her off. They call and have somebody pick her up. Maybe they do bring her back home and she stays with them for a week until somebody picks her up or something. Like, I don't think it's that interesting. Like, I think it would just be somehow they get her back. Like. You met Fred Savage at a convention once and he told you to fuck off. That's good. He should do that, though. Don't you think? Who thinks that Fred Savage was in the right there? What, like, were you bothering him? The guy's probably sitting down trying to, like, eat his dinner. He's eating steak and asparagus, you know, with his family. And this guy comes up and he was like, hey, you ever play that Sega Genesis game? And he's like, hey, go fuck off. I'm, like, eating my steak. He's kind of savage. Haha. Thanks, Judge Dredd, for that. Good. Oh, a sample of the stool. Good. So I don't know what to do here. Like this thing never, this turret thing never blows up. It's like now I just kind of want to put on a different game. Like I liked it until that thing that never ends. This is what happens. Like I'll find a game. It's like that Astro Boy game. I'm playing that, and at first I'm like, yo, this is awesome. I love it. And then I get like 3 stages in, and then there's like some stupid crap. Go down. Go down, like where? There's like a fence. Okay, I can't go here. Can't go here. Can't go here. Can't go here. Is this a door? No. Can't go here. Can I go in this? No. Well, how about here? Oh yeah, there you go. Monster ate me. What are you talking about? Go down. Check map. Christ. What? How? Where is the map? How do you get a map up? I've never played this game before. Use grenades to kill stuff. God damn, it keeps doing that. I don't think I have them. How do you use a grenade? I don't know how to do any of these things. They're telling me to try if you have another weapon. I'm trying. I'm hitting all. There's 3 buttons here. I got A, B, C. A, nothing. B, does this. C jumps. That's what I got. The chat is guessing. That's what it sounds like. Select. This is it. Select or start. That's it. I'm hitting it. Here. A on. It's paused. A. It's paused. B. It's paused. C. Like what else can I do? Maybe clear the stage. I've been trying to for like 10 minutes. It never ends. Go down. What do you mean go down where? Look at this. There's a fence. Where do I will gladly go down. Tell me where to, like, what part of the screen do I go? Enter the holes. Okay, I will try everyone. That one. This. I can't go in it. I'm gonna try this one again. Press A to swap weapons. You can see weapon symbol on the top. Oh. Oh, now it's kind of... It's hard to tell, but this is a different weapon. Okay. Wait, is there more than that? So there's that, and there's that. Okay, that's how you shoot the... Okay, so there is a grenade. Now I'm shooting the grenade. And it doesn't seem to be really helping. Oh! Holy crap. It ended. Finally. I guess it just goes on a really long time is all. I thought it was like broken or something. Okay, so if you get to that, just realize it just goes on for a really long time. And then the people in the chat are like, oh, why don't you go down? Meanwhile, that's not even true. Yeah, I had to kill all the monsters on the screen. There was just like a million of them. So you're full of shit. You're making things up and lying. Oh, why don't you go down, idiot? Okay, well now I just proved that's not even what you do. So you're full of crap. Oh, just go down. Just go down. And then there's like a fence there and shit. Alright, like, how long does this go on with these, like, elevator... Let's go. Something else, man. Now I'm just annoyed with this game. Chat's telling me to go down, and that's not even what you do. Swear to God. Yeah, go behind the 7-Eleven. You know where you go down? Behind the 7-Eleven. Elemental Master. Didn't I beat that? I think I beat that on stream. I love that game. Is there anything else like that? Like, you know what I want? I want, like... Well, I guess Skeleton Crew is kind of like what I'm going to say. But, like, a top-down, you're a character... You're shooting stuff. So basically something like Skeleton Crew. Is there other games like that? I like that kind of stuff. Because, like, that Xenocrisis game. Yo, dude, have you guys seen that? Do I have that? Hacks. No. Oh, where is it? Oh, here. Homebrew, right. Dude, this game is awesome. Sorry, hang on a second. I just thought of this. I love this game. I streamed this like kind of recently, so just like in case there's anybody here that hasn't seen this, just real quick. I'm not gonna like. I just want to show it to you for like a minute if you haven't seen it. So this is like a Smash TV kind of game. Basically, if you know what Smash TV is, and this game is awesome. Like I highly recommend this. This is like one of the coolest homebrew games that I've ever seen. I really like games like this. I wish people would make more stuff like this. Like this kind of genre. Like, because this is like awesome. But anyway, that's like, that game's great. But I played it like not too long ago, so I wanted to like make this more like you guys tell me what to play. So what do you want to me play? Let me read. Subterranea. Oh yo, because I just went through that Solar Jetman. Oh god. Sorry, that's like a bad memory now. I liked that game a lot at first. But anyway, this Subterranea, isn't this supposed to be like that? I'll play this for a minute. That golden warp ship thing. So I think this is like the Solar Jetman thing, right? Oh, look at this. It's like the map. Or is this something else? Maybe this, I wonder if this is something else. Look at that. Looks kind of like me. It's kind of got like the dark circles under the eyes. He kind of looks like a raccoon a little bit, like I do. Yo, maybe what if I like this better? Yeah, good suggestion. I tried this before, but nice explosion. Hard to control, but I'll try to get used to it. Kill anything? mega. My fuel's like running out. Can I like go back to base to like get more fuel? Like the other game? Nope. What if I land here? Is that like a weapon? Oh. I thought I could pick those up. Like they were extra like bombs for me or something. Guess not. Okay. Jeez. It's like I want to be able to like just hover in place and I can't. The things never die. I feel like there's something I don't know because it's like, do you really have to keep doing this to shoot things? Oh, you pick up the people? Hey, that's kind of cool. Okay, so let's bring them back. So that's like Desert Strike. Did I just drop them off? Or like what? What is that W thing down there? Oh, what is all this? Wait. Extra life. I don't, what? I don't, I don't understand what this platform is. This is weird. Do I blow that up? What? So I shot it and it moved out of the way? I don't even understand it. And I didn't really drop the people off. I'm just gonna like go past it. Let's just. Oh, okay, that's what fuel looks like. Those are missiles. Oh, now I got missile. There we go. So you gotta like go get the missiles first. Maybe I had to go down here first. Let me see if can I check the map somehow. No idea how to check the map. That's great. And that's more fuel, okay. And then you shoot this to get it out of the way. Okay. Alright, now I understand that. So that you shoot it and it starts moving. Mission accomplished, return to base. Okay. What about those people, though? I don't even know what I collected. I don't really understand. You gotta go back and watch the Solar Jetman streams. You love that game. You gotta pay attention to the mission briefing before you start. You telling me I gotta read it? You will begin and end your mission here, where number 1 is. Alright. The sub-modules. Okay. So that's what I gotta get. So basically go to the bottom, kill the Doomsday device, and then get the sub module. Oh, you start there, it's saying. You start there and end there? Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have. Okay. Well, this is what I read it. This is what happens. You see? I read all that stuff. And I comprehended it. And I had a plan. And I was ready to go. You see what I get? And they wonder why I don't read this stuff on screen. That's why. Because now I spent 3 minutes reading that, and now this. Story of my fucking life. I've had it. That's enough. We'll play more Sega Genesis games another day. Now I'm just annoyed. Thanks for watching. Check out the end of my Solar Jetman stream, and you can see what a joke my life is. I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good night. Bye.